4205FH. Appearances beginning with the prosecutor.
Joanna Carey for the people.
And good afternoon, Your Honor. For the record, Paul Talenda on behalf of Mr. Haynes. I believe he's present in the courtroom. I'm here by Zoom. I do consent to my appearance by Zoom, Your Honor.
All right, thank you very much. Mr. Haynes is here. He's currently in pre-trial custody. One moment. All right, so today on these three files, we're just here for a pre-trial conference. Am I correct, Ms. Carey? All right, yep. And do we have any resolution of the files today?
Not today.
All right.
We're working on that.
Your Honor, that's correct. I have received an offer from Ms. Carey at the preliminary exam phase that is still valid. Ms. Carey and I apparently learned today that there is that Bear River is not a preferred location for treatment. I was made aware of a place called ATS. And just for the courts, just for the record, my efforts here are to find treatment services appropriate for Mr. Haynes, that I believe that will reach this case to a resolution. My efforts will be to find an appropriate location that's suitable with this court. I will reach out to the other appointed counsel locally to determine what avenue is best. I will review the plea and sentencing guidelines with my client, and then I'd ask the court for, I believe we have a final pretrial date in May. I'd ask the court for perhaps if necessary, rather than picking a date now, if I can reach a resolution prior to that final pretrial date, that's acceptable. I'd ask to be able to contact the court and set a pretrial date that would likely be for purposes of entering a plea.
All right, thank you. Ms. Carey, or Mr. Talenda, did you get a copy of a form that we generally have filled?
No, I did not send it because I didn't know he wasn't going to be here.
That's okay. So, Mr. Talenda, Ms. Carey's going to send you a form. I like these to be filled out in criminal cases. Now, there's a reason why I recently have started them. It is not to say I don't trust anybody, but it's to be able to eliminate any appellate issues. It makes you and the defendant's science say, yep, I've got the discovery. Yep, my counsel has talked to me about it. Yep, I know what the maximum punishments are. And so that way we eliminate any confusion. Now, I don't know you. It's not to say I don't think you're doing a great job. You're probably the best darn defense lawyer other than me ever to walk. I'm just kidding. All right, so thank you very much. So anyways, I want you just to fill out that form. We're not going to set a date today, but you all go ahead. The only date we have set right now are the trial date and the final pretrial conference date. Keep in mind, I don't know if you're here before, final pretrial date is the last date in which I will accept a plea less than anything as charged. Because once we go to trial, I'm not going to make everybody subpoena people, have 100 jurors take time off of work or get people to take care of grandma or grandpa or the kids or whatever. And so before we start that, that's never to punish Mr. Haynes or a defendant. It's always just really to make sure the attorneys are doing their best job. And they are telling me on that date, Judge, we have exhausted it. Whew, we can't do anything more. All right, so otherwise, if you want to get in on an earlier date, you can.
And just to be clear, if there's not an agreement for release to treatment,
I got it. So
they would need to file a motion.
I got it. So if you wish to request a release for some kind of treatment, file it in a motion. What you're going to want to tell me is, because I'm going to ask you, has he been there? Has he been to treatment before? Did he complete the programming? Did he go and have any prior prison commitments? I don't know. If he did he do any programming there? Those kinds of things go a long way with the court. Also, I generally will not modify the bond until I have a resolution. The reason is because 6.106 allows me to consider the likelihood of conviction and the sentence hanging over the person. And that's why I do that, because if there's a dismissal of, say, a fourth habitual enhancement, that's really important to a defendant. It's really important to me. So think about it as much as you can. Davis, hold on. Is there a fourth tab here?
There is in the charge, Your Honor.
Yes,
Yeah. All right. So,
in all three.
yeah, that means Mr. Haynes has prior pre-sentence investigation reports, and those people at the Department of Corrections. I don't know, but if you can't get a hold of the most recent probation officer, they might say how well he did or how poorly he did on probation or parole. Yes, sir, Mr. Haynes. It's okay.
Last 2024, you sentenced me to a year probation with Luke Blazak.
Yeah.
And I completed that successfully. No dirty drops, no
Great.
nothing.
So that means, Mr. Trelenda, you might want to speak with Mr. Haynes's last probation officer. His name is Luke Blazak, just like it sounds, Blazak. He is over at the Department of Corrections in Lake City, over in Nassau County. And I don't know the phone number, so.
I'll find it. Thank you, Your Honor. And so
Thank you all.
if I'm understanding what the court is telegraphing here, is that I could file a motion for release to treatment rather than to be sentenced to treatment, and that could be taken into consideration during sentencing. Very good. I will move on that. Thank you so much.
I don't make a promise, but I'll take it into consideration. And what really matters is, well, there are a lot of things that matter. How he's performed in the past. Has he had prior treatment? Was he successful? Did he abscond? And then whether or not it does, doesn't mean I won't give him jail, but it certainly goes a long way. And then what I will often do, while I know it's not agreed to, but I'm just stating what my current general practice is, I will delay sentencing long enough to ensure that the defendant gets the maximum benefit, including any sober living facilities and programs like that. But I never make a promise as to what the sentence will be, but because obviously I know what I'm doing is I'm hanging the big carrot and stick.
Understood.
All right. Thank you all very much.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Copy
Mr.
that.
Haynes,
Do you have any?
if I may, Your Honor, Mr. Haynes, did you hear what the judge said and you understood what he was saying?
A little bit.
Okay, I will explain to you on our next phone call, but we have a path here, Mr. Haynes.
All right. Copy that. Thank you, folks.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Anything else, Mr. Talenda?
That's all, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Anything else today, Ms. Carey?
No, thank you.
Mr. Haynes, I'm not here to give you advice, but I'm just going to ask, do you have any questions about what happens next?
I didn't go to treatment.
Hopefully, we're going to find out. So Mr. Talenda is going to do his job, and hopefully you see me before trial day. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Carey. Mr. Haynes, we'll talk soon. Thank you.